Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Out of the Psychopathic Forest, or in Japanese, Psychopath no Mori no Soto de. In my last video, I scratched the surface of what I viewed as chronic, pathological, perhaps minute-to-minute lying, not only to you, to everyone in their lives. And I'd like to delve into that a little further. I'd like to talk about how they lie to their family. So we were living together for about 2 years. During that time, my physical health, my mental health dove, and I mean quickly, went down really fast. I've mentioned before that I was sleeping on the living room floor for probably 5 months, maybe more than that in total, that I wasn't eating because of the weaponization of food, the weaponization of sleep, the weaponization of your money. Essentially, everything in your life is weaponized against you, including the truth. So I was having trouble sleeping, and for the first time in my life, I lost any sleep pattern that was healthy for a human being. And then I would be visiting her parents' home with her, and her mother would come to me and say, Joshua, I've bought you some decaf coffee and a futon because the psychopathic partner told her that I was having trouble sleeping because I was drinking too much coffee and the mattress wasn't nice or whatever. Couldn't be further from the truth. The psychopath knew very clear. I said very clearly to her that I couldn't sleep with her because of the constant abuse at night, the sleep deprivation. I just couldn't bear it. So I would just sleep in the living room nonstop. But what she had told her mother is that I was drinking too much coffee or staying out too late or things like this. So not only was she lying about me, she was lying to her own mother. She would lie to me about other serious things regarding her family. For example, I can't understand why she said this, but she told me that her aunt had threatened to kill her mother and her when they were little. I thought, my God, that's a serious thing to say. About a year later, during August or September, where in Japan they have this celebration for the dead, etc. She mentioned to me that she was going to be meeting with her family and her aunt and etc. And I said, my God, I hope everything goes smoothly. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, well, your aunt, the same one who threatened to kill you and your mother when you were younger. And it's almost as if she didn't even remember saying that. And she said, my mother exaggerates these things. What are you talking about? You're the one who said it to me. Another instance is another key lie here is that I want to mention is their care for you. This is a lie. They do not care about you. They do not care about family at all. They care about no one but themselves and their image. I'll give you an example, and this happened often. If I was sick or if I had an injury, there would be this mock, almost sarcastic care. So, for example, the last injury I had was when I tore a huge muscle in the back of my uh, shoulder here. That took 3 or 4 months to heal. And she would say, Joshua, why are you sleeping on the floor? What do you mean? Isn't your back hurting? Things like this. Or, Joshua, did you take a bath today? Because I was taking baths normally to help heal this. Did you take a bath today? In a seemingly caring voice. And I said, yeah, I did take a bath and I'll probably take another one this evening. Answering like a normal person would, just honestly. And so, why did you clean the bathtub? Now, I'll tell you what I did usually during these circumstances. I immediately got out of the apartment. I would just say, I've got to go get some tobacco, something like this. There is not a caring bone in their body. Now, this channel is focused on narcissism and psychopathy. In my situation, the abuser is definitely a sufferer of narcissistic personality disorder. I have no doubt, but ticks every box for psychopathy. Every box for psychopathy. The reason I say that is because she planned so many things. The abuse was planned. The last time that we moved in together, again, it was a lie that she even wanted to be with me. What she wanted was money for a down payment so that she could get me out quickly, which I gave. During that time, she would start writing Skype messages to me shortly before we got in together the last time, saying, Joshua, I'm just really scared that you're going to physically abuse me. Or Joshua, I just want there to be peace in the home in the evening. These are my words. These were my words, and she was using them as her own on Skype as if she were speaking to a third person, like she was planning this, because she knew that she couldn't go 2 days without abusing, but she would turn it. I mean, these lies were planned, and it was progressive up until the point we got together when the abuse got serious. I'll give one more lie for today, and that will be enough. But when I filed a restraining order against her, she had mutilated the right side of my face. I mean, it was bad, and it was embarrassing as well. Anyway, when the police delivered the restraining order to her, she lied to them and said that it was self-defense, that I had attacked her. I'm willing to go to court on that one because, after a certain amount of time, when the psychopathic narcissist wears you down again and again, isolates you from family, friends, whatever, and meanwhile is lying to everyone in your life, telling them that you're the abuser, how do you cope with that? I leave that question for the comments. I'd be happy to receive any advice. I mean, I'm out of it now, but there are long-lasting physiological problems after you live with a person like this. So if you are suffering from any of these sorts of things, if you're experiencing this level of lying and fear, etc., get out of that relationship fast. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the sicker you're going to become, the more alienated you're going to feel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day. I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and help get the message out. Have a wonderful day again. Thank you very much.